Okay, y'all, hey, let's try this one last time. All right? I've got a team call coming up in like 23 minutes, so I'm going to keep this nice and short and sweet. Happy February. And happy Wednesday, and I hope you're having the best day of your life. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to get results in life today, because I had a really exciting mentorship and coaching experience with a brand new private client last month, and it blew my mind what they were able to create in the very little short amount of time that we had together. So I want to just break this down really short, really sweet, really simple for you on what the basics are behind getting results and creating things in your world. Because if anybody can create something, we can too. If you see anybody else out in the world creating results, creating experiences, creating things, manifesting things in their lives that they desire, they are proof and evidence that you can go out in your world and in your life and do the same. So I'm just going to break down like some little pieces of this for you, all right? So if you know a little bit of my background story, I do this beauty business now. I also have a whole mentorship and coaching and healing business, and that has lived for quite a few years. Like, oh my gosh, actually in January, end of January, I would have passed 7 years in online business. Wow. So crazy. Time flies, y'all. I can't believe it. So anyways, in the beginning of my journey, when I first started getting into coaching and mentorship and personal development, working on myself, healing, wellness, all of these things, I started diving really deep into human potential and understanding infinite human potential and understanding how to utilize my own infinite potential in my life. And eventually I started sharing that and teaching that with the people that I got to reach. So I started in personal training and fitness and nutrition coaching when it came to my coaching. That eventually evolved into more mindset, spiritual development, personal development, like I said, infinite potential, human potential type of things. Then I started getting into creation and manifestation because I recognized that our potential and how we used our potential was directly related to our experience of life and the experience of life that we specifically create, either intentionally or unintentionally, either consciously or unconsciously, right? So through spending years and years and years studying human potential, studying creation and manifestation, studying and applying and understanding how and why things happen, and then going out into my life and also helping my clients and my friends and my family and the people in my world also go out into their lives and recreate their experiences, literally recreate the experience of their lives through these concepts. Like this is not the same way that I lived before I knew all of this. It's like, this is the type of information that like once you know, you can't unknow, right? You don't know until you know, and once you know, you can't unknow. So this is really cool, y'all. So when it comes to getting results in life, like this is a gift that I have, is this one thing. I have a very, very strong gift of being able to see and understand and dig into how and why things happen. So you give me an experience, you give me a situation, you show me a circumstance that has happened in your life. I'm able to like kind of zoom out, but also zoom in and be able to see the little bits and pieces of exactly how and why that would have or could have come to life in your reality. So then by getting to know the people that I work with, I'm able to help them understand exactly how and why they've created specific things that they've created in their lives. And then we go into that and we look at, okay, what parts of this are working for you? What parts of this are obviously not working for you? And how can we fill the gap here so that we can take you from where you are now to where you actually desire to be? And that's the foundation of what my work is helping people go from where they are now to where they desire to be, which results in more fulfillment, greater fulfillment in life, right? That's like the baseline of what I do with people is I help you create more fulfillment in your life. And that fulfillment looks different for each and every one of us, right? Fulfillment and freedom for you looks very different from fulfillment and freedom for me, looks very different from fulfillment and freedom for a full-time mom of 5 children, and etc. and so on, right? So this is what I help you do. I help you fill the gap between where you are, where you desire to be, and create more fulfillment in every area of your life. Create your most fulfilling existence. Now, how we do this, like, again, maybe I should go into like this specific example with my client. Yeah, so this is kind of like the process that I follow. Like I just said, I help my people understand why and how things happen in their lives, okay? Once you understand why and how things happen in your life, that allows you to take your power back over the situation and then go into your life and recreate the results that you're getting. So you can deliberately and intentionally go back out into your life once you understand how and why things happen. And you can decide how things are going to happen now instead, right? And that's what I guide my people through, like piece by piece, step by step, moment by moment, day by day, in the process of the coaching and mentorship work that we get to do together. So then through recreating the results in your life intentionally, deliberately, and on purpose, this is how you align with and you create more of that, like I said, freedom and fulfillment that you desire. So that looks so different for each and every one of us, but it's ultimately like helping you do life and do business and build your legacy and your entire reality by your own unique design. And again, there's like so many little nuances. If I was going to talk about every little piece of what my coaching and mentorship was, we would be here forever. We'd be here for quite a long time, but this is the basic of it, okay? So I had this brand new private client come to me at the beginning of January, okay? Now they had been like struggling in the relationship department for quite some time, and it was really taking a toll on them mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like they was riding the struggle bus. And so they reached out to me for help and support. And they had seen what I had done in my own life. They had seen what I've been able to help, you know, my clients, my friends, my family, the people in my world do when it came to their results and their experience of their lives. And they're like, hey, you know what? Maybe she can help me. So we started diving in. We started diving in specifically around this theme of relationships in their life. And so if you know anything about how I go about life and how I teach and how I mentor and things, I want you to understand first and foremost that like how you do one thing is how you do everything. And your results in one area of life are going to be directly connected to and directly related to your results in other areas of life. Now, my gift of being able to understand how and why things happen is like a huge asset for me in this way, because I'm able to see what is working for people, what is actually helping them get to where they desire to go more, and I can very, very clearly see, like, this is how and why you have not been getting the results that you want, right? This is what is not working for you. This is the gap. So through that, we're able to go in and start working with and moving and healing and releasing some of these sticky points, like some of the shit that just doesn't work for people, right? We recreate new stories around it. We recreate a new experience of it. We take these things that were once perceived as limitations or blocks or barriers or things that held us back, and we flip it, we recreate it. And again, this process looks so different for each individual because we all need different depths of healing. We all need different depths of refinement. We all need different types of growth and evolution in our lives and in our journey. And there's so many different lessons that each of us have to learn along the way. So it's a very personalized experience for every single person, but that's kind of how it starts, is we go in and we start healing and working with some of the things that are not working, some of the things that could be perceived as like keeping you from where you actually desire to be. And then we go in and we rewrite the story. So we decide how it's going to be instead. I teach something called the loop. I call it the loop. And basically it's the connection between our thoughts, our beliefs, our feelings, our emotions, our behavior, our actions, and the results that we create in our lives. And so if we can shift from within, like I said, we can change our whole world. So this is the some of the biggest refinement work that we do, like consistently within the process, is working with thoughts, working with mind, working with belief systems, working with the emotions and the energies and the feelings that come up in the body. And then, like I said, deciding how it is going to be next and instead. Once we've rewritten these stories and we've worked with some of this healing, we've moved some of this old energy, worked with some of these old patterns, then we have more space to be able to go out and take aligned action and make moves in our lives to actually help us create different results. Now, this is what I find is a piece that many people miss, is actually going out into their lives and doing the damn thing. Like, you might do all of the mindset work, you might do all of the emotional and energetic work, you might be like so deep working on your spiritual alignment with something. But then when it comes to taking the damn action and just making a move in your reality and in your life with what you're doing, this is the part that I see so many people miss. So it was really funny because with this specific private client that I was working with last month, we went in and we did the inner work together. That was what I guided him through, was creating those shifts from within him, right? And then naturally he went out into his life, and after only 11 mentorship days together that we had through voice and text messaging, they went out and they started taking the action in their lives without me even needing to tell them to. And they came back to me just a few days ago and they're like, hey, I did the thing. I manifested the result that I want. You know, I created this beautiful relationship. Everything is going amazing. It's been awesome. So that was the goal that they had, was they were working on attracting a new aligned relationship for the type of person that they are now, where they desire to go and who they desire to grow with and all of these things, right? So they did it. They did it. So we went into a little bit of inner work. Like I said, it was only 11 mentorship days. It was not a lot of like time when it came to the coaching and mentorship. Now they had to go and they did some exercises that I gave them, and they worked through a bunch of the stuff that had come up along the way. But at the end of the day, y'all, like what I want to say through this example is, no matter how big or small the dream or the desire is that you have, once you clean up what is going on within you and you get yourself aligned with where you actually desire to be going, you can really create results in your life fast. You can really create results in your life fast. So how do you get results in your life? It's going to start by understanding how and why things happen. Okay, you got to understand like how the process of creation actually works. You got to kind of understand how things come to life in reality, because it's not by chance. Okay, everything just doesn't happen by chance. I do not believe in coincidence, personally. And when you work with me, you start to understand why I do not believe in coincidence and why it's not really helpful to believe in coincidence much. But ultimately, understanding why and how things happen, that allows you to go out into your life and recreate your results, recreate your experiences, and then ultimately get those results that you desire. Have more fulfillment, have more freedom, have more of those things that you say that you want, right? So this is what we dive into when you come and work with me. Whether you come and work with me as a private client in my coaching and mentorship work, whether you come and join me in this beauty business, whether you just come in as a VIP and you come and get the VIP treatment just for changing out your hair products, your skin products, your wellness products, you get to come in and become a VIP of mine. Now, all of my VIPs, they get mentorship as well. So I have an entire VIP treatment mentorship experience as well, where you get one-on-one support, you also get group support, we do weekly calls, all of these types of things. And these are the things that we work on. This is what we work on. We really work on helping you to get results in your life and to create a higher quality of life in every single area. Okay? You come in and you change your hair products, or you change your skin products, or you change your wellness products with me. But we work on so much more than just hair and skin and wellness in my world. And if you watch some of these videos, if you've spent any amount of time with me, you really know that that's the truth, right? This is about your highest quality of life in all areas. So yeah, you come in to change your products, we help you get results in every area of life. Now, if you come in the other option, so like I said, there's my private coaching and mentorship. There's you come in and you be a VIP just by changing out your products with me, or you can come and join me in this beauty business. You get to become a partner of mine, a business partner of mine, and you get even more mentorship and support. So you not only get mentorship and coaching with me, you not only get the group mentorship and coaching that I provide for all of my VIPs and business partners, but you also get all of the mentorship and coaching with my team, with my mentors, okay? With the world-class training and mentorship that I get to dive into, that we all get to dive into every single day inside this business. So it's just, there's so many ways, okay? There's so many ways that you can get support, and you can have somebody basically walk with you through your journey of transforming your life, of transforming your results, transforming your experience in whatever area that you're really craving or working toward change, right? Like I said before, all of this stuff is very nuanced. It's also very different for each of us. So this is why I like to work with a broad spectrum of like your highest quality of life in every area. Because for one, it's all connected. Every single area of life is connected. But when you go in on the areas where you find that you're lacking fulfillment a little bit, it's going to improve your quality of life in every area anyways. And that is because it's all connected. That is because it's all relative. So ultimately, if you're looking for growth, if you're looking for evolution, if there's something that's going on in your world that is less than you desire, that is perceived as seemingly unfavorable, you have the power to recreate that. You have the opportunity to bring to life different results in that area. And if you need or desire support in that, this is just a little bit of an explanation of how you can get support in that, of what the process would look like that you would walk through to get different results in your life. And as well, some spaces that you can come into to join to dive into support and receive some mentorship and have somebody walk with you along the way. Whether you just desire one-on-one coaching or mentorship, whether you desire some kind of group experience, or whether you want to come in and experience everything that I get to dive into as well when you join the team and you come into this beauty business, the opportunities are endless, my friends. So as always, you know how it is. If you feel called or pulled to ask questions about any of this, for any more information about joining me in any of these mentorship experiences, you can send me a message anytime. I'm here for you. We rise together. All right, it's time for me to go. I love you all. Hope you have the best day. We'll talk to you on the next one.